Can I just throw this out here for a minute? I was at work earlier, and I just so happened to stumble across my Facebook feed, and I saw that the Supreme Court temporarily reinstated the travel ban that Donald Trump put into place, or at least he used his executive order to put into place. It's been a long time coming, man. I feel like it has been forever for them making a conscious and reasonable decision, but it really made me excited because it showed the reasonableness that all of us felt about Donald Trump simply trying to protect the American people. I think that when they started doing these restraining orders, it was just mind blowing to me. Like, how does the president have the authority to make the decision to stop people from coming in this country, no matter who they are? For the most part, certain things reference the 14th Amendment, are pretty much agreements that are already in place. You can't trump those. But as far as people that the president of the United States and other intelligence communities have deemed to be critical places of terrorism and places that we don't want people coming in until we can filter and do an adequate check and make sure these people aren't dangerous, I don't see how that's not reasonable. If he said a lifelong ban, they could never come in without an evaluation of the process, to be quite honest, I can see where he's coming from, but it'll be a little more difficult. But for him to say a temporary ban until we can restructure and figure out our vetting process, I don't see a problem with that. And these Ninth Circuit courts and these judges in these different separate places putting these restraining orders, it's like just stupid to me. I don't understand how they can justify trying to enact a restraining order because of something he said in a campaign. Or they are using the logic that he only doing this because it's Muslims, when all the Muslim majority countries that have the biggest Muslim populations aren't banned. Some of the places that have probably some of the worst terrorism wasn't even banned. So it leads me to believe that this was a thought out process in the beginning of trying to vet and figure out, are we doing what's best for the American people? And I just love that about Donald Trump. I think that he is legitimately attempting to listen to the American people. Regardless if you agree with him or not, regardless if you ride the party line or not, unless you're completely a psychopath or you're just completely disingenuous and you're a never Trumper, there's no way you can argue that Donald Trump has done anything to just pretty much dismantle or infringe on anyone's rights. What has one gone negative for women since Donald Trump has been in office? Do women not have rights? Do women get paid less than men? In a government institute, is it not illegal to pay women less than men in the workforce? Have somehow African Americans lost their right to vote? Have somehow segregation continued in America or started? And I'm not talking about individual basis. I'm talking about legally. Now, none of this stuff has happened to most of these people that go out and cry and bicker and complain about Trump. None of this happened. Gay rights. Tell me a gay right that has been abolished since Trump's been in office. Tell me how Trump has affected you since he's been in office in a negative way. All he has done, in my opinion, is made the American people safer. And he's pushing for safety, consistency, and making America better than it was before. And that's why I voted for him, and that's why I support him. That's why that Russia stuff is BS. We all know that. So anyway, without getting off subject, I just want to express how excited I am. I know a lot of y'all are excited that at least this is a step in the right direction. And I feel like the country isn't just going to crap and that everybody isn't crazy. At least the Supreme Court unanimously, and there were some naysayers from what I read, but relatively unanimously voted in favor of it being able to be reenacted until they can conclude their findings in the Supreme Court. So I'm excited about that. That probably was one of the highlights of my day. So anyway, if you like my videos, share them, like them, tell your friends about it. Come join my page. Eventually, I'll be expanding and doing more stuff and get my office set up. And I really want to have like a little TV show where people could call in and we can have good, candid discussions. So anyway, like, share, subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, whatever the case may be. Hit me up. Let me know how you feel. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate every single person that comes on here and watch my video, even if you don't agree with me. Coming on and watching it is very encouraging, and I appreciate it. That's pretty much all I can say. Thank y'all. See y'all the next time.